Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to be watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's right.
Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So, what big things happened last time?
Okay.
Oh my God. Enoch is left. He was left in 1955.
Yes.
Again, and he's so sad.
Poor little guy.
Yeah. And May has no feelings anymore. Only other people's feelings when she's close by to them.
Yeah,
That's
close
right.
by or with
Right.
touch.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And now Dan is...
With the team. The
He's
ages.
part of the team.
Yes,
but
Yeah.
he is, my
he had
gosh.
to learn that he was dead, where he was.
Oh, that's right.
You
in
know,
that time
that's
frame.
shocking. I was sad to hear
Like,
that,
thank
but
you.
I am happy he survived.
He's on the
And
team.
it seems like he's going to be part of their adventures now. So that's
guess
going to
so.
be kind of fun, I think.
I think it'll be very interesting because he's not used to any of this tech,
Oh, that's right.
any
my
of,
gosh.
new futuristic stuff, especially when he's talking to Deke, when he gets to talk to Deke, because Deke is like all about
He's going to have to
the
learn all
latest
that.
and greatest tech. So
Mhm. Yeah, I think he's going to catch on quick, but it's going to be
Oh, yeah.
pretty overwhelming
Yeah,
at
he's
first
pretty
because
overwhelmed
that's
too,
a
yeah.
big upgrade from what he's
Oh,
used to.
definitely,
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's going to really appreciate it,
I think so. I think he'll be good friends with everybody, especially Mac and Coulson too.
I think so. I think he's going to be a great
Yeah.
addition to the team. I feel bad for Peggy because now she lost two loves.
Yes,
I
know.
know, poor Peg.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see Peggy in this series too. But you know what? She had her own series.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
happy that we have another main character and we really like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sousa, so that's
Yeah,
great.
we
Very
love
good.
So we're going to be watching on Disney Plus. Ready?
Ready.
Ready?
So 7:05.
Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Fever.
This is
Yeah,
the
sounds
thing
like
I remember. The honking, smell of hot dog water.
How do people in your time function with all the extra fabric around their feet?
You're so
This is
practical.
actually our time period.
Well, fortunately, there's unfashionable squares in every decade, so you are set.
So much for lying low.
Wonder what all this is about.
This
Maybe
is
Enoch will know
behind.
what's going on.
Sometimes you punch the bag, sometimes the bag punches you, am I right?
I don't think Freddie will be bothering you anymore, considering his funeral was 3 years ago.
Good riddance. Not that I was
But he has
rooting for his
relatives.
death, but kind of taking the hint, letting him get back to work. Bye, Nana.
Bye, Nana.
Bye.
What's wrong
Keeps
with her
touching her
head?
neck. What's on her neck? What is that?
It's just a spine.
Ooh.
What the
Ooh.
hell they
What the?
plant
heck?
something on her? Who did that?
Is she an LMD too?
Oh.
Looks like it always did. Good place to hole up. I'm hardly even fit for recon. What if we run into complications, Mac?
You're damn fine at what you do. With or without your powers, they don't define you.
Then why do you call me Yo-Yo?
Because you always bounce back. Something's different.
Huh? No one's supposed to be in there.
I like the coasters. Yeah, where's Enoch?
I talked to the staff, and they haven't seen Enoch in at least over a year.
I know that you are all excited to kick off S.H.I.E.L.D's next phase in global security. So please,
think he
welcome
knows
the
where
man
Enoch is.
responsible, my boss, Wilfred Mallon.
How far we've come. From hiding underground, keeping vigilant watch, having eyes in the sky, ensuring the Earth's safety.
Sounds like Hydra's 40 years ahead of schedule.
I present to you Project Insight.
So these folks are secretly squids.
No, just a few at the
Squids.
top with Hydra. Most are loyal S.H.I.E.L.D. like Stoner.
Any idea how Hydra got inside so early?
Chronocoms told me if I didn't take their deal, they'd alter the timeline. Keeping Malik alive past 1970 must be the first thread.
If you need assistance, I would be happy to use my privilege to flag down a server.
Agent Chastity McBride, Deputy HR Liaison. How close is Insight to completion?
Well, not close enough. I wish we could launch today.
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
We're
lunch.
still 3 years away.
If Nathaniel had his way, he'd be at home listening to the Carpenters on his hi-fi.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Yeah.
So that must make you Gideon Malik.
Yeah.
He's charged.
But you must hear all the secrets about S.H.I.E.L.D. from your dad.
Some. Lately he's been locked up in his windowless office all day, but I'm in the loop.
Pretty son Nathaniel is still alive, and he was also supposed to die in 1970.
Another change in the timeline. Get any intel?
No, but I did get a clue on where we could find some.
These guys have been busy. Looks like they're rerouting power to something big.
Probably nothing good.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah, they're already up and
Yeah.
running. It's going to be a lot closer than 3 years.
You redecorated.
Whoa, high tech.
That's a gun.
Hydra won't be needing this, will they?
The good thing about computers in 1973, no firewalls. Wait, Bruce Banner.
Ooh.
Never heard of him.
That's because he's just a kid now, but in a few decades he becomes an Avenger.
Hey. Just wanted to thank you for coming in tonight.
Yeah, you
Pleasure.
welcome.
It's an honor to serve S.H.I.E.L.D.
I bet it is.
Did you really think I wouldn't remember you?
Kind of, sort of.
Oh boy.
You were supposed to be dead, though.
Should have taken our offer when you had the chance, Mr. Coulson.
Surrender now and we'll go easy.
Mr. Anderson.
Counteroffer.
That's right.
Let us go and the kid walks.
You wouldn't. Stand down. Stand down.
No one's seeing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Ooh.
I got powers.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
I'll explain later. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Nathaniel.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that caused another ripple.
All right!
Yes.
Continue to exist.
Oh, good.
You rock.
Enoch.
Well, we found a dossier of mostly S.H.I.E.L.D. assets. Bruce Banner, Nick Fury.
Peggy Carter.
Picking us off one by one.
Not yet.
Simmons, what's happening?
There's something wrong with Simmons, too.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's for sure.
Tell me you can override it.
I'm trying, but something's messed with
Is
the
Enoch with them
It's
now?
impossible. They're gonna come some change plans.
Oh boy.
76.
Dang.
Happy 200.
Project Insight is ready for launch.
Crap.
Let's give them the biggest darn fireworks they've ever
Oh,
seen.
no.
Oh, jeez.
You are forgetting.
I'm getting confused.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Have you told anyone else?
I'm afraid to. We are working on it, but it's complicated.
Complicated? Then explain it to me. I'm a big boy.
We don't fully understand.
You're in charge and you don't know how this works?
Not right now.
Nobody understands the time drive. That is by design.
Leave her alone!
Stop, guys.
Lives are at stake. I was taken out of my life for this. Yeah, we all were.
We're gonna blow up the place?
We're gonna flood it. If we can position the charges right, we can rupture some leaks and fill the base with lake water.
Which would set off evac protocol and shut down the launch.
If we can't tell S.H.I.E.L.D. from Hydra, our best bet is to clear everybody out.
Exactly.
What about Malik? We got a plan for him?
The waves won't stop coming until we remove him from the timeline.
Coulson said Malik has an estate in River's End. I want you to take the Quinjet and find it.
I'm in. Malik's kind of my area of expertise now.
We need to talk about your transgression in New York.
At the bar? It was 3 years ago. You're still angry about that?
Chronocoms do not get angry. The fatal flaw in the human condition, which you will now help us exploit. Sybil, our predictor, has seen that S.H.I.E.L.D. will find you here, and when they do, you will have leverage.
Seems things just get worse the later in time you go.
Okay, this is just a setback. My software will crack it. It just needs a minute to load. Daisy's in. We've got eyes in the base.
The doors are unlocked. Coulson, May, you're clear for entry.
We're at the first checkpoint, waiting on access.
Copy that.
Kind of feels like back in the day.
We're approaching the hangar. Copy that. I'm working on unlocking the next checkpoint. Just give me a sec. Hey, could you help open that panel?
No! What?
Huh?
We're at the second checkpoint.
Daisy, can you get us in?
Daisy's not there.
Daisy, do you copy? Simmons, I'm not getting a response.
Her signal has dropped.
We'll find you at the launch, moments away.
Well, I hate to interrupt your otherwise leisurely afternoon.
The launch isn't happening. S.H.I.E.L.D. is shutting it down.
That's so.
General Stoner, wait.
Agent McBride? Is that you? I never thought I'd see you again.
General, I can't explain everything I'm about to say, but you have to believe me. You cannot launch that satellite.
Chastity, what are you?
What are you doing?
Get to the point. That's what we're doing.
I was getting through to him.
He felt otherwise.
The Chronicoms knew exactly how this was going to unfold. They let you think that you had a fighting chance.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
It sucks.
Because they beat you.
They see what you're going
That's
to
the
do.
Chronic.
They know exactly.
What?
You see that coming?
Oh, he died.
What did you just do? He's supposed to be dead, right? Status quo.
Charges in position. Mac, we're ready to detonate on your signal.
Waiting on your signal, Mac.
Mac.
My parents.
I was gonna say.
Parents, relatives. Oh my gosh.
If Coulson and May fled the base,
Oh, when it comes to that?
would.
Oh, jeez.
Abort! Abort!
Are you sure?
Mac, this is our only chance.
Abort!
Hold it.
Oh,
How what?
oh no.
Hands up.
Ah,
No. You're not gonna.
time to be amazing.
Oh boy.
Or not.
Initiate countermeasures.
Mac, are you saying
I'm saying arm the damn missiles.
Really? Well, that was easy.
direct hit? Insight has been destroyed.
No. No. Daniel Whitehall. Daniel.
Oh, God.
Block D. He had a theory about transferring enhanced ability surgically. I'm gonna find out if it works.
Oh, he wants daisies. Oh, great.
Jeez. Wow. Oh.
Love the music, though. Every
Oh, yes,
episode,
yeah,
new decade.
yeah.
It's like
I love it too. Love the guitar.
the intro was my favorite. That was hilarious. Using their actual names.
Oh,
That's
that is
right.
funny.
That was perfect.
That's good. Oh my God, that's good.
And Enoch's
Oh, wow.
back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Goodness.
he's back on the ship, so that's good on the Zephyr. So
That's right.
I thought really that there was going to be a big twist with him where he was going to side with the other Chronicoms and just be evil for a while because he was so hurt by his
He was
friends
truly
that
hurt.
he was going more by facts and what they believe and saving the planet or their planet, and you know, and I thought he was going to go with them for a bit, but I am happy that he was still around and he cooler with a car
Yeah,
and
that was good.
you know, more abrupt, you know.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
good.
great. Unfortunately, he didn't really help Gemma. I thought he was going to follow through and see what's going on with her, but they couldn't because they had so much else going on.
It sucks, I know, because there was something major going on with her, and right before that, Deke is talking to her about, like, oh, you got to be with Fitz because I have to be bored, and now she has something in her neck. What is that? And it's protruding out of her neck, like her spine's popping out or something.
Yeah,
I'm like, does she have an implant?
circle with dots? So I don't know how she got something implanted in her neck. So
Yeah, and immediately it was like LMD, so things are so messed up anyways that maybe
they
she's an
have
LMD
kind of
too,
a
and
tag
she
her or
can't actually have kids now or something, and you know, and
Right.
it's Deke is just
Sorry.
from a different branch that it's okay and he won't disappear. I don't know. It's,
Boy, I hope not.
it's all crazy,
Gosh.
but
Sure.
I think that Enoch can help her with it. I think it's something
I
with the
hope so,
Chronicoms, and
definitely.
he can help her with it.
all these mysteries, they, like,
I know
just
it.
want to know right away. And then Mac, his parents were there, so he decided not to flood the base,
right.
but they shot Insight and blew it up.
Yes.
And I knew they gave away their position, but just
Right.
doing that alone, I mean, I wish they just did that from the start, you know, because it would have saved, or, you know, a lot of other agents wouldn't have been at risk.
Exactly.
You know? I know
Right.
it's a bigger chance, I guess, because you have to be spot on and you
Plus,
don't want
me and
anyone else
Coulson are down
interfering.
there, so you don't want to, harm them. Man, I don't know. I feel that now the Chronicoms, they're going to find them no matter what. They always have 10 steps ahead, they're saying. So it's
They're
true.
always ahead, yeah.
It's always, it's always going to be the way, it seems like.
And Simmons is slipping, and when Enoch is not around, like, that's weird. Why does that happen when Enoch's not there? So does he know more? I mean, it does seem like he does understand what's going on, and he was immediately going to help her before they were, interrupted. But, why is that? I don't, so I'm a little nervous about that.
Yeah, I was wondering about Enoch, too, because of her neck.
Right.
Thing in it. I was wondering if he had some kind of connection with that.
Yes, we were just talking
maybe,
about
maybe the other Chronicom's got it, but he is a Chronicom, so.
Yeah, maybe,
who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks painful, too. She keeps rubbing her neck and self-destruct button or something. I hope she's not an LMD or something weird.
She's getting a little forgetful and disorientated, so... that's really, and it's so typical of Deke. I love him, but he's like, oh, I know. Well, if you don't get together,
I know, because certain shows
that I will be here.
I like it when you get a little recap just to kind of remind you on what's going on if you haven't watched a show in a while. But I think it's funny when they have to full on narrate exactly something that's obvious. But I get it. Some people might be new watching the show.
They might be because when he walked in and they were by themselves, and he's talking to her, and he's like, oh, you would have thought, oh, maybe he's trying to hit on her or something like that because they're by themselves. But then, no, he's reminding you that, that's his grandma.
Nana.
That's right.
I was happy that Sousa joined their team. It was different.
Yes.
I'm still sad he's outside of his timeline. I didn't want him to die there, but... it is fun seeing him with the technologies and comparing and feeling so lost.
Yeah, it was funny with the phone, but and then when he was snapping at Gemma for stop this, you have to figure this out, and then Deke saying no, we're all out of sorts here. We all have something going on. We're all not in our own timeline. It's not just you. And then he realized that okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping at the end of all this that he can go back in his time because, they were all, they're all doing things that they have no control over when it comes to time jumping. They're all ripped out of their own timeline, really. So, even Deke yelling at Sousa saying it's all of us. It's not just you.
Right.
And I feel bad because I really want Sousa at the end to go back to Carter. But we'll see what happens there. I mean, he's alive, and I do like him with our team, and everyone's displaced right now.
That's right.
And Simmons, that she's slipping, so I'm curious why she's slipping so much, because she's even scared herself and doesn't understand. So everything's a bit alarming. And with May, with her not being able to feel anything, it's fun to see her get close to people, even the drunk feelings. She gets that, which is kind of dangerous too, especially early on with everyone in panic mode running away. Then she got into panic mode, so that's not good unless she starts to learn how to ignore certain things or quell it or something. But that'll come in handy when they're interrogating certain people, where she could just be near someone to see if they're lying or not, because she can actually feel what they're feeling.
Exactly.
So that'll actually be, I guess, a good power in a way, if we want to call it that. But I hope at one point she will have her own feelings back. Maybe it'll just take some time, kind of like with Yo-Yo, with her going through her thing, not being able to use her powers over time. Maybe it'll heal or something. Or maybe just the time jumps are not helping them. Maybe it's weighing a toll on their bodies too.
There's not being at a stasis, at a normalcy for any length of time, and it's just exactly.
Or just time jumping has some kind of major energy drain or something. I don't know. I am surprised that the Zephyr is still maintaining, with the different kinds of fuel and energy that thing takes.
Oh, big time!
They're still able to operate and have the cloaking devices still, and it's pretty impressive.
Yes.
It is big time. And, then we have to talk about Deke killing Freddy.
Yeah, and he didn't even hesitate there. He just fell out, killed him, and he goes, well, that's what originally, how it, he died 3 years before this, and he lived 3 years after he was supposed to, so, that was surprising to see.
Yeah, and we didn't see what that photo was.
No, we didn't.
So
it's
what that was.
What is it?
A big reveal. I'm sure we'll see it next time.
Another big
that's for
twist.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.